Alright, what's up hoopheads? This is gonna be my very first video reacting and analyzing games post-game. So, Lakers versus Warriors. Great game. Very competitive. From what I can see, the new players that the Lakers have signed seem to fit in seamlessly. One player that really stuck out to me tonight, surprisingly, is actually Jared Vanderbilt. You know, I've heard the rumors that this guy is an energy guy, he makes energy plays, but seeing him live on the court, man, this guy goes for every rebound. He's getting us second chance points, and I have a feeling he's gonna have really great chemistry with Austin Reeves. That one play where Austin Reeves hit a three and then made a nice pass to Vanderbilt, that to me was a huge momentum swinging play. Not to mention, at the end of the third quarter, multiple plays by this one guy, Vanderbilt, that honestly I believe shifted the momentum of the game. Going down the list, Malik Beasley was kind of a disappointment tonight. He seemed a little too fixated on hitting his threes. Now, I don't mind open looks, but it does look like he's kind of forcing it at times. Now, this might just be the first game jitters, and hopefully his shot starts to fall, because I really don't want another Kendrick Nunn situation with this guy. But overall, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Rui Hachimura. This guy, he just keeps impressing me. The one thing I do want to see more of is just him driving to the basket, because honestly he's a really big body, and I don't believe most defenders can really keep him out of the paint if he makes up his mind to drive to the basket. But again, clutch threes down the stretch. That 1-3 from Rui in the last, I think it was 2 to 3 minutes left in the game, that was another huge momentum swing, because at some point it did look like the Warriors were going to take control of this game with Jordan Poole. For some reason, he just wouldn't miss a shot in the fourth. And to be honest, they weren't, I don't think they were all good looks, but this guy just couldn't miss. And I mean, Austin Reeves, what more can I say about this guy? He just keeps taking elbows to the face, and I'm really glad they ended up calling that a flagrant. To be honest, I thought Kuminga could have been ejected for the elbow, because to me it honestly looked intentional to me. Okay, those were the key role players of the game. Now I really want to talk about the stars, so to speak. Let's start with D'Lo. He is, I think he's gonna fit in well with this team. One thing I would like to see more of, and I think he'll develop this over time, is I would like to see him get the ball to AD more. Now granted, D'Lo, he can really make his own plays, he can really get open shots for himself, but down the stretch it was mostly Schroeder getting the ball to AD. And I'm not making excuses for AD, but I do think he was having a little bit of a chemistry issue getting used to D'Lo, but I think honestly this can be ironed out really easily, because D'Lo, he's got a really sweet looking jump shot, so defenders have to honor that. And if D'Lo starts making little nice passes, little pick and rolls with AD, I don't think that can be stopped. And then Dennis Schroeder, this guy, Dennis has really emerged as a closer for us. Now, he did miss 2 free throws down the stretch, but he made up for it with his final 2 free throws. And again, he just keeps hitting clutch shots at the end of games. Like that one floater, the Warriors weren't even guarding. I don't know what they were thinking. Schroeder was clearly having a good game, and that to me, that floater was the end of the game for the Warriors. And okay, now to the main guy, Anthony Davis. He had a really disappointing first half. 4 points. 4 points at halftime was not going to cut it. And And to be honest, after this game, I think Darvin Ham really needs to go back to the drawing board and figure out what is keeping AD from being AD on the offensive end. I will give him credit on the defensive end, because those 2 blocks at the end of the game saved the win, and to be honest, might have saved the season. Because if the Lakers dropped this game, I mean, that would have been 4 losses in a row. And with LeBron being out probably for the next game as well, I just don't see how the Lakers would have been able to get out of this hole. So this was a must-win game, and AD does get credit for locking down on the defensive end at the end. Especially that 1 block against Thompson was huge. And I don't know why this guy can't seem to get a call. Like, these referees are not. Either they got money on the game or something. I don't know. Anthony Davis is not getting any calls. They even called an offensive foul, which I honestly think that Draymond shuffled his feet a little bit, but with Draymond's reputation knowing as a defensive stopper, I can see why the refs called it an offensive foul. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game. I forgot to mention there was a really strange situation with LeBron sitting beside a young fan at the beginning of the game. I really did not like that whole interview situation. It seemed really distracting to Bron, but at least the little girl was respectful. To me, this was more on the reporter. It was just such an awkward interview. But yeah, I mean, overall, the Lakers have a really uphill battle to climb. And I think it's an uphill battle even to just get into the play-in, but if they can get into like a 7 or 8 spot, then I think they've got a good chance of making the playoffs. They face Portland next, which is another must-win game. I mean, every game at this point is a must-win game, but hopefully this is the last game that LeBron is going to miss before the All-Star break. If AD can go off in the next game, I think they've definitely got a chance. And to be honest, with this new squad, it really does look like they can be competitive with anyone. I'm not trying to hate on Russell Westbrook, but it does seem like taking him out of the lineup has done wonders for the flow of the game. Even the last game without Russ against the Bucks, it just looked like the offense flowed so much better, and there just seemed to be less drama. Alright, that's going to be it for me, guys. I'll see you guys next time.